Hi to all the AA students. I am Punya Agarwal, ACC affiliate, co-founder of Being ACCA. In this video, I'll be quickly discussing some of the last minute tips for you all for March 25 attempt. I know this is the peak time and we all are looking for some of the things that we should be doing right now. Some of, to tell, our mentor or tutor should tell us that this is what you should be doing at this point in time when your paper is just, a week away. So quick tips, I have curated a list of some things which I always tell my students to follow. The first one is that revision should be your top priority now. Even though if for example you're not really done with the syllabus, or you're not really done with good practice, good written practice, which we require in AA, I would say that right now in these 2 days, today's 22nd, 23rd, or till 24th maximum, you should be done with the practice aspect of it if you're doing, and leave ahead your Kaplan kits, leave ahead your BPP kits, leave ahead your study hub. Just focus on the past papers that are uploaded on the ACCA website. They are really very important, and especially at this point in time when your paper is just around the corner, right? So if you are still practicing for the students, I would say leave everything behind, just do the past papers for section B, and for section A you can pick up the questions from the past papers itself. I know that the section A is not uploaded on the ACCA website, so you can go to the examiner reports. If you type on Google ACCA examiner reports AA, you will be getting the direct link to it. So go to that, and section A questions are also there in the examiner reports. So this is one thing, that the practice aspect which is important. Second thing is, once you are done with the practice for the full week, the full last week of February and 1st and 2nd of March, I would say that just focus on revision. Pick out 1 hour every day and just revise the entire syllabus. Revision of the theoretical portions, revision of the knowledge based questions, which are again really very important, because knowledge based questions account for at least 15 to 20% of your entire paper, right? So if you are thorough with them, it will really help you out to gain those extra marks as well. So I always tell my students that they are something which you already have seen before, and similar types of questions always come in the knowledge based aspect, so do keep them in mind as well when you are revising. If you want, there's a PDF also which is uploaded in the link in bio of Being ACCA Instagram account, which has a PDF which contains all of the commonly asked knowledge based questions, so you can refer to that as well for a revision. Second revision I would say is for the IFRSs, the standards. They are again really very important. I know some of the students do consider this thing as not really important. Some of the tutors also say that it's not really important, but I personally say that because your whole audit is just based on the core base, which is standards, and if you do not know them, it will create a huge impact on the entire paper. So again, with the revision of the syllabus, you should also be revising the standards, the commonly asked standards, and basic name, number, and what do they contain should be revised for your better understanding. Again, if there's a PDF that I have created which contains some of the commonly asked standards in the paper, so you can also refer to that in the link in the bio of Being ACCA Instagram account. So this is all about your practice, your revision. Now, what all resources do you need to tick mark before you go on to your paper is the past papers. Now a lot of students say me, ma'am, बहुत पुराने past papers भी available हैं, should we do those, or should we only do the recent ones? I say that only do the recent ones till 2018. Right now, because the time is less, till 2020 you can do, so 4-year past papers you can do, and then examiner reports also of those papers. Now examiner reports is a way of examiner to communicate with you, okay? So basically whatever the past paper that you have, for example September December 24 past paper, you will also be having a simultaneous examiner report for the same, wherein the examiner is explaining you, hey, this is something which students did wrong, this is how you can do it right? So I always tell my students that, for example, you pick up one examiner report which is September to December 24, you did the past paper, you identify your mistakes, you read the examiner report, just not just read it, but also take a pen and paper and write down some of the common topics, like notes, basically making notes of examiner reports, because you can identify your mistakes, you can write down your mistakes, you can write down what are the commonly did mistakes in the paper by the students, and you can also write the right thing that we should do, right? It will, because again this is something which we will retain now because it's only 1 week left. So if you retain some of the things that you students usually commonly do mistakes in, then it will stick in your head, and when in the exam by chance if you're doing the same mistake, it will stick in your head and you'll remember that okay, this is not something which I have to do, right? So examiner reports ke notes be are really important, so make them short, very short, crisp notes you'll be able to make. That is for exam reports. Now again, one more thing I want to mention is about the technical articles. For AA, for skill level in general, not just for AA, your technical articles are not important because nothing as such comes in from your technical articles, and they're just wastage of time. Technical articles are mainly important for your professional level, not for the skill level. That's another thing. Then another thing I would say for revision, again, basically for revision, one more source I would recommend is watching webinars on YouTube. There are tutors who conduct quarter-wise webinars, so you can also watch their videos. It's really helpful because you're just watching the video, you're revising the syllabus simultaneously, also seeing the question that they're solving, so it just becomes better for you to revise. That's another thing. Now most important resource that you have to not skip at all is attempting one full-fledged mock under timed conditions. AA is 70% subjective paper, right? So if you are not able to, if you do not attempt even one mock on time conditions, it will be very difficult for you to attempt the final mock as well. And I always say that get your mocks evaluated by somebody, because then they'll be able to better tell you where you are making mistakes. Because at the end of the day, we are audit students, we know that what is self-review threat, right? If I'm evaluating my own script, might be a case scenario that I do not take out my mistakes. I'll be like, okay, I just overlook them basically, right? So if there is a tutor, a mentor who helps you guide better with the paper, it will be really good. So I at Being SSA also mentor and provide mock evaluation for AA students, so if you want you can register for the same as well. That's that. So mock evaluation is again very important. I would say the pre-March mock is really important. Do that, section A, section B, both under time conditions, get it evaluated by somebody. And if you want, you can also do one more mock, which is the latest past paper, September-December 24 past paper, which is again really important. That is another thing. Now one more thing I want to say while you are doing your mock, because some of the students want to experiment, okay? So they want to, I'm talking about the sequence, okay? Sometimes students usually ask me, ma'am, what sequence shall we go into? So I would say, personally, me, if you ask me, I would always say go into same, like one sequence, section A, then section B. Do not mess your sequence up, because it can create certain confusions and doubts in the paper. So it's better that you go into the sequence. Now some of the students, because again this is totally personal, right? So some of the students do want to experiment with the sequence and want to do section B first because it is 70 marker, and then do section A later, whatever. So try that sequence out in your mock only, and if it is working for you, then only go ahead with the final paper. Because ऐसा ना हो कि आप सीधा final paper में जाके वो चीज़ workout कर रहे हो, like you're doing it for the first time in the final paper and it creates a problem in the final paper because आपने पहले वो experiment नहीं किया है, right? So in whatever mock that you are attempting, do try that sequence out जो भी आपने सोची है, and if it is working, very good. If not, drop that. Move in the same sequence. Another thing I would mention is while you're doing mock, because I have seen this habit of a lot of students with audit specifically, is that when you're reading your questions, you become very curious, okay? When you get your paper, you become very curious ki when you have your section A, you read the full paper at once because you want to see the questions that are asked in section B ki knowledge base mein kya question pucha hai, kaun substantive procedures hai, kya audit report ka question hai. So all of you are very curious to know the questions, right? But this is the major big blunder that students do, because sometimes what happens is it plays with our mind, okay? You're doing section A right now, you have to focus your 100% on section A only, but because आपने आगे का portion पढ़ लिया है, आप उसके बारे में सोचोगे कि अच्छा substantive procedure receivables का पूछा है तो what all can I write, if it is asking me the risk related to patent, what I have to write. अगर कोई ऐसा question दिख गया जो आपको नहीं आ रहा है, you'll be like, oh my god, I do not know that question. And even for the paper, even for the portion that you already are comfortable in, you can mess that up because you are overthinking for that particular portion. So it's always better to not read the full paper at once. Go in the sequence or whatever sequence. मेरा मतलब ये है कि you're not reading the whole paper at once. you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and can hamper the paper as well. So quick tip on that as well. So again, try karna ye mock mein. If it is working, it won't work, I am sure, but try karna ek baar. If this is something, is something which you were thinking of doing, okay. So these were some of the last minute tips. Time management is really important for all my audit students. I always tell them, because again, it is subjective, 70% subjective, so you have to work upon the time management. I hope you already are working on time management. I also have posted a video for time management, you can check that out, which was a very brief video for time management, specifically how to manage. One last thing I want to mention is, whenever when you are practicing right now, when you're doing your mocks, you're doing your revision, I always tell students to take a pen and paper, write down all of the mistakes that you're also doing while you're attempting the mock, while you're practicing. For example, I did a past paper today and I was confused between advertisement expenditure risk. Okay, so I write in my notes that advertisement expenditure mein ye cheeze hoti hai and this is what happens, this is a risk. Okay, then substantive procedures I went to, and I found that I wrote a lot of general substantive procedures and my substantive procedures did not had assertions. So again, I write in my notes that assertions likhni hai, substantive procedures specific to the case. So when you have all of the mistakes cumulative एक jar में आपके पास, and when you revise, when you open that jar up, आपको सारी mistakes पता चल जाएंगी. तो exam में when you, for example, आप exam में भी same advertisement expenditure का risk आ गया. अब जब आपने practice करी होगी और आपने note नहीं बनाया होगा तो आपको शायद याद ना रहे, क्योंकि बहुत पहले प्रैक्टिस करी होगी. बट व्हेन यू मेक योर नोट्स एंड वो नोट्स को आप हर रोज रिवाइज कर रहे होगे, तो आपको याद आ जाएगा, अच्छा हाँ मैंने ये मिस्टेक करी थी पेपर में, अब नहीं करनी है, दिस इज द करेक्ट पोर्शन दैट आई हैव टू राइट, राइट. सो दिस इज अगेन स्मॉल थिंग दैट आई ऑल्सो यूज टू डू. माई टेस्ट सीरीज एंड मॉक इवैल्यूएशन स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो डू. सो आई होप दिस इज लिटिल हेल्पफुल फॉर यू पीपल. This video was helpful for you people. I'll also be coming up with another video with some of the common top mistakes that all the AA and AAA students do in the paper. Please check that video out. I'll be not making it very general. I'll be very deep diving into some of the very common mistakes. So do check that video out. And if you have any doubts, any questions, my DMs and my comment section of YouTube is always open for you people. All the very best for your March attempt.